Ghostbusters, everybody. Plus, it makes me feel good. It does. It makes me freaking feel good. And I love Ghostbusters. I love Frozen Empire. I know people hate it. They hated on it so much. Afterlife, people love that movie and they hated on Frozen Empire. This movie, Gil Kennan directed it, and we had most of the original people back for it. They were pushing forward. Again, look at the numbers, though. I'm surprised because what's happening right now is Gil Kennan came for an interview and he said, yes, we're going to have more live action Ghostbuster movies based off what we've been doing, which surprised me big time because these movies have not been doing that well. And it's really upsetting because I love Ghostbusters. I love real Ghostbusters back in the day as a kid. And right now Netflix is developing the animated series, which is moving forward. It's a continuation of the Ghostbusters movies. It's going to all tie together. And then it's going to tie into the next movie. That's what Gil's saying moving forward. And he's saying that him and, again, Reitman, who was involved with this whole thing, Jason Reitman, involved, of course, his Alan Reitman, who died, passed away, amazing human being, was a part of it, helped make it happen. Jason, his son, is still moving forward and wants to continue the franchise in a theatrical platform. And what he's saying now is that, don't worry about the money, it's happening. So look at the last movie. Look at Frozen Empire. $100 million budget. $100 million budget. And then also they had marketing on top of that. It made $201 million. That's it. Then you have DVD sales and all that stuff. It's not going to tally up that much. Afterlife was a $75 million budget and made $200. That's why it got a sequel. I was shocked when I saw it flopped, Queen. That's why I was shocked. Like, you get a $100 million budget plus marketing and you make $200. I'm happy this is happening. I'm not gonna lie. I love Ghostbusters. I like Frozen Empire. I'm shocked that there's more Ghostbusters moving forward. I'm shocked. Paul Rudd can slap on the bass all day, and it didn't make the money they wanted to make it. That's all I'm saying. Didn't happen. Jordan knows, and I'm shocked. Now, I'm happy it's happening. Kevin Davis, welcome back, man. Love you, man. Cynthia is way because she was. That's true. Cynthia was upset about that. I get that, but you have to know about what was going down with that. Like, know your fan base, know what's happening, and understand the business is crazy. But Ghostbusters, I will say this. I'm shocked this is happening. I'm happy it's happening, but I'm shocked. There's a TV show on Netflix, animated TV show. We have another movie happening after that. Okay, Bill Murray can't go forever. Are we shocked, though, in general this is happening? Are we surprised? Because I am. And before I go to the actual, everybody talking about this, run of hands right now. Who actually saw Frozen Empire? Can you raise your hand? Because I'll raise mine. Jordan saw it. GR saw it. Brandon? No?
I saw Afterlife.
No. No.
So not all of us saw it. And you know what? Ron Torbett,
No.
a lot of people did not see it. A lot of people did not see it. And it was a decent movie. They went back to New York. We got into it again. But the numbers show that this wasn't a hit. The numbers show that they're not doing it right. Afterlife was great. We went back to New York. I thought, Brandon, I see your face. Did you like Frozen Empire?
I didn't see Frozen Empire. I saw Afterlife, but I did.
So you didn't see Frozen Empire. So no. Frozen Empire went back to New York and all of that. We got back into the nitty gritty of it. And you know what? And it didn't have the numbers. It's on Netflix right now. Even Netflix is not talking about the numbers really at all.
But I saw it was like number one on Netflix for like a long time. Like, it got this weird, like, people didn't see it in the theaters, but then when it got on Netflix, it like got this big. People started like watching it on there, and it stayed I think it stayed number one for a long time.
Frozen Empire?
Yeah, because people found it.
Do you think that's what it's going to take for them to like want to come back for a third one, though?
Yeah, I don't know. What the question is it going to be theatrically released? Because they're, like you said, they're doing.
They haven't said that. You're right. They haven't said that. They have not said that.
It might be a thing where they just make them for Netflix or whoever.
Is that a sad thing though, Brandon, for what Ghostbuster was to what it is now?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It seems like it honestly seems like it would work. Just like forget like that we all know Ghostbusters, right? But like if I just came to you with this idea of guys who bust ghosts, that sounds like it would work more as a series than a movie, in my opinion. But like a monster of the week type thing. But I mean, it's found. I think it's kind of found a resurgence with the new generation and like I was talking about the Viewmaster movie, bridging the generations. You got the Bill Murray people that go see it for Bill Murray, but then you got the young kids in the movie too that are pretty. I mean, I remember in Afterlife, like the kids weren't annoying, which is hard to do in movies.
It can be. So you're not shocked by this news at all?
No, not at all. I mean, they're gonna run this thing into the ground.
Can I ask you a question? Like a very serious question, Brandon?
Go on.
Does busting make you feel good?
Oh yeah, every time.
All right.
And then immediately afterwards, I feel terrible.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I'm saying.
You're just all tired.
Yeah.
You need to rate the fridge.
I ain't afraid of no.
Gotta raid the fridge. Ron, what do you think, man? Did you see Afterlife at all?
I did not.
So you didn't see any of the new ones at all?
I did not. I was not interested. That's why. But I saw the original a couple times.
Yeah. And again, we had the female Ghostbusters came out. Did you see that?
I did not.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
So let me ask you a question, because you saw the originals. So you saw the originals. That was your time. You're young. So do you think you're freaking young kid loving Ghostbusters, right? So where's the loss and attraction to bring you back to the franchise?
There's not, obviously, because I didn't come back, earlier this year when they came out.
Yeah. So what caused that to happen? There was no drive at all.
I have an 11-year-old. There wasn't. I'm really not a huge fan of. Oh God, I'll hate to say this because people are just going to pounce on me.
It's okay.
The only person I'm a fan of is Sigourney Weaver.
There's only 410 people watching, Ron. It's fine.
The only one I'm a fan of is Sigourney Weaver.
She's fantastic, Ron. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, no,
she's hot.
Dan Aykroyd, all those, I'm not really.
I'm not a fan of the other ones.
She's very hot. Yes.
There's a lot of horny people out there that will agree with you too. I'm not gonna say to you.
Absolutely.
I'll agree, but I'm also a fan of Dan Aykroyd.
I'm not.
Yeah. No, really? Not Dan Aykroyd at all?
No.
You ever thought he was funny? You ever see the things where he pops up to people's weddings, Ron, and he just pops in and he's just like, "Hello, Dan Aykroyd's here. Bus makes feel good."
He's so awkward. I think that's really fun.
Well,
It's great.
What's nice about it is he ends up paying for the weddings.
He does do that all the time. He does. He shows up and he pays for the weddings. Happens all the time. It's actually fantastic. Yeah, and he takes pictures, their wedding pictures and stuff.
Maroon 5, the front guy does it.
Adam Levine.
Yeah,
that's great. So Ron,
For a
are
guy to
you?
walk in and spring for $13,000? I think that's a class act.
I think it is.
It is. So Torbett never wanted to see it, Ron.
Did you ever want to see Ghostbusters? He saw it on an airplane.
No, I didn't.
Oh, he didn't see it. It was there, but he didn't see it.
He saw it. He saw it on the queue and said, "Hey guys,
Yes.
it does not make me feel good."
I feel like it would be boring for kids.
Well, that's the. You think it'd be boring for kids, Brandon?
I think the original Ghostbusters is more boring than we remember. Hot take. I know.
I'll have to agree with Brandon on this. So I was talking to my one buddy at work. He's like, "Oh, dude, I showed all my kids the old movies we used to love as a child, right? Ghostbusters, Monster Squad, and like all these movies that we thought were amazing as a child." And they go, "Dad, this is boring."
Yeah, because they're slow. They're slower paced.
Yeah.
Kids today have a different. Kids have a different attention span or a different like than what we liked as a child. It just doesn't. It doesn't
make you feel
match.
It doesn't make you feel good.
Changed, guys.
Comedies are so fast now, like 30 Rock and all these shows that are joke, and like sit down and watch like an 80s movie, not an old 80s movie,
Youth deprived movie.
Yes, it's got
Hey,
there's
stealing my line.
I found it excruciating watching Mad Men. I loved it, but it was so slow.
and like
I never watched Mad Men.
Oh
Bill
my God.
Murray looks at the
You're
camera.
smart, Brian.
That's a joke, you know. That's like most of the jokes in the jokes in Ghostbusters are Bill Murray just doing his Bill Murray thing.
Improv. He's improv the whole time, right?
I'd have to agree. It's Bill Murray being Bill Murray.
Mm-hmm. It's not even
Yeah, but
not even jokes really. Like the jokes that we think of as jokes.
I like the second
You know,
one.
as
A
a
lot of people
kid-
hated the second one.
Oh, I love the second one, but as a kid, I love Ghostbusters. But looking back at it now, I didn't see it as much of a comedy when I was a kid.
Yeah.
No, you're busting ghosts, Jordan. You're trapping
Yeah,
them.
I
You're sending them
didn't
away.
see it.
You know.
Right.
I saw it as like
It's-
a fantasy movie for like that. Oh, that's cool. You're trapping ghosts, but never seen it as a comedy.
So so you guys saw Frozen Empire. Was that more of a modern day comedy, or was it tonally more like because Afterlife I felt got that tone right where it was like not too comedy but also not like too boring.
I think they went overboard with some of the comedy. The mini marshmallows, they delved into that too much.
Yeah,
I also think they delve into like trying to be like the original a lot. You know, they're trying to get into that world again. And they had like a whole Ghostbusters like separate like it was like a lab. They were trying to get like, oh, we're dealing with ghosts over here with Ernie. They're trying to give Ernie Hudson more
they have
role,
funding
which is
now.
great.
They have funding.
You know, I feel like Ernie Hudson didn't get didn't we should have gotten the original one. You know, and I love what they gave him, but I also think it was like the new kids aren't the same. That's the problem. You know,
They're kids.
not the same.
Well, I mean, like, GR, let's get into this for a second, GR. So, the new kids, their kids are great. And actually, they brought a lot to the franchise, I think. But when it comes down to, like, the comedy icons we had before with the original Ghostbusters, they don't mix in that world, right?
Well, we're talking 3 generations apart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Christ, I was an adult when the first Ghostbusters came out. And that Marshmallow Man, I thought it was the stupidest thing in the whole movie.
Oh, I love
Not the
it.
Muffin Man.
And sorry, but I mean, he blew up and that was funny. But
What'd you do, Ray?
what you do, Ray? Come on. That was stupid. But I mean, the movies are generationally, 5 or 6 generations apart.
Yeah.
So the kids are not going to carry a movie when they were funny when I was young. And you were
But GR, is this good for you to continue this franchise? You said you saw Frozen Empire. You got the new crew, the new group. Is this good to continue forward?
Well, as I wrote in my notes, they're making more Ghostbusters. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
So you're calling it, but it's not really a money grab though, because they didn't make that much money, GR. They really
made
didn't.
money. They don't give a shit how much. It keeps making money. They're going to keep making it, Brian.
Yeah,
You
I'm
gotta
still
remember
shocked.
though, Brian, this is a different age now for making money. Movies don't make money like they used to pre-COVID. I hate to
Yeah.
go back to COVID,
Right.
but post-COVID, things get put on streaming so fast now.
30
that
days.
people- And
Crazy.
going to a movie with a family is so expensive that people are just like, you know what? In 30 days or 60 days, whatever, I can buy it for $30, or I can spend $100 taking my whole family to the show.
Popcorn,
100?
all that.
100?
And-
How about 150?
Yeah.
And
Well, it depends. Think about tickets are like at least $20, 20, 40, 60, 80 if you have 4-person, plus popcorn, $20 pop. You know what I mean? It adds up
Like I
fast.
said,
I think the,
$150
I think
minimum.
the guaranteed
Unless you all have passes.
blockbuster is dead. The
They
guaranteed
were not all
blockbuster.
you, Brian.
Parking.
I go to the Lindley.
The passes help.
What?
I have a Regal pass. It's $21.99 a month. That helps, but then it just depends. Go to Regal, everybody.
Dude,
They give you
My
popcorn
son
bucket
to
deals.
Transformers
Ask
for
GR.
damn near $100. He had to have the popcorn
That's
bucket.
Peppy.
He had to have the bottle.
Yep, Pepe. Yeah, you gotta eat all that.
Peppy likes it because he gets free popcorn when we come home.
Uh-huh.
This is some bullshit.
There's no way.
I love the theater experience.
Are
a
those
lot
guys
of people.
Are
What
those
was
guys?
that, Brandon?
I was saying, I don't think that Bill Murray and Aykroyd and those guys aren't going to be doing these. I think what they're
They're
trying to do is lay the groundwork for the new generation to make a bunch more of these Ghostbusters movies. But
And
like,
I don't think it's got the legs. I don't.
yeah.
I think Dan Aykroyd will be back, but I think nobody else will be back. Dan Aykroyd wants to be involved all the
Oh,
time.
he loves these things. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Bill Murray will not be back. Nobody else will be back. I think it'll be Dan Aykroyd will be back, and that'll be it. And Ernie Hudson, he loves it too. But that'll be it. What, Pepe?
Right?
Thanks, Peps. I think that'll be it. You know, I think that'll be it. I was just shocked by this, and I brought it up because we are like in an '80s kind of world tonight. You know, kind of are. You know, but I'm shocked that I heard this because I thought honestly, after Frozen Empire's numbers, we weren't going to do much more. We have the animated series coming forward. I love it. I love Ghostbusters. Ron.
Sounds great.
Ron.
The animated sounds great. I'm
You
really
want to talk 80s? Look at that. That's total 80s.
Wait. Let's go in deep. We're going tight. We're going to a single. Ron, give me the facts. Where are you at?
Oh, I'm not on that. I'll get me.
Yeah, where are you at?
I'll give you.
You gotta show me you, man. Round of applause for Ron.
I found these in the box last night, and I was showing Torben, and he's like, "Oh my god, that is so 80s." I'm like, "Yeah, 83, top right corner,
in color.
yeah, only the seniors."
Wait,
You the one in the suit with the. Do you have
You're
the
a gray suit.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
oh my god! What, Pepe?
Outstanding, baby.
That's you.
I got better with age.
He looks like a game show host.
He was.
Can we not do
He was. No.
That's Ron. Looking good, man.
Oh,
Today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Looking good, man.
We'll see about tomorrow.
All looking good.
still has his hair.
You still
I'm just shocked by this
I
Ghostbusters
wish
thing.
I had mine still, but oh well.
Me too.
You know what? This side of the room is different than this side of the room. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can we talk about the Pepestar?
Well, this is the better looking side right here.
All
Is
this
this a
beautiful,
good
baby.
Yeah.
Hey, look at all.
Brian's the bridge of hair to no hair.
Yep.
Hair to no hair.
Yeah. Let
Who
me
is this for?
explain something.
That's
This is
all
what
I want.
tell
Who is
everybody.
this for?
Look at Hollywood. Look at all the action movies. Bald equals badass.
Why?
That's
Right,
true.
we kill with no remorse.
Vin Diesel, Jason Statham.
Yeah,
Bruce
and you
Willis.
guys save money. You guys save money every month. You don't have to go to a barber. It's great.
right?
It's great.
We can kill without
It's great. Yeah,
remorse.
Ron, I need a haircut bad too, Ron.
I gotta make an appointment.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got one hell
haircuts.
of a pompadour going there, Vince McMahon.
You guys saving the haircuts. It's getting tall. Once it gets tall, that's the target genes in me. But
Bye-bye, so wrap it up.
yeah. Anyways, I gotta say, I'm shocked about Ghostbusters, but you know what? I'm not mad about it. Keep it going. Find that freaking niche. Maybe we eventually find what makes it work, because they've been trying a lot of times and they're going back and forth. They did the female Ghostbusters, so that didn't work out well. I like that movie still. They did the Afterlife was great. This new Frozen Empire was all right. It could have been better. It was all right. I feel like the characters have a lot of time a lot of times, but overall, I'm happy they want to keep going. Jason Reitman's father passed away. And I think when that happened, he got all the keys to the kingdom, and Sony wants it to do well moving forward, and he's the best person to do it. So I hope that he can actually continue this franchise to be great. I really do. I still I'm bummed that it's not like, because Paul Rudd's there. I'm like, Paul Rudd, Jason Segel, freaking Seth Rogen. Throw all the comedians in there. That's what I wanted. I wanted like Ben Stiller. Throw all those guys in there and have it be. That's what I wanted. We didn't get that. That's okay.
I feel you.
The kids don't really take all your stand-up comedians, Zach Galifianakis, throw them all in there and make a Ghostbusters movie. That would have been freaking awesome to me. Ronald Todd Woodward, throw him in there too. You know what I mean?
Let's do it.
Comedy.
Ron throws the traps and he gets
Jack
the
Black.
ass. That's all I'm saying.
Let's do it.
Jack Black.
And
mean,
Sigourney will be there for you, Ron.
Excellent. And
Yep.
Courtney Cox.
And then Ron has a relationship with her behind the scenes. Oh, I mean, on the camera, in the scenes.
Yes.
And then Courtney Cox is there. So
Yes.
it's like Sigourney Weaver, Courtney Cox,
Oh.
Ron. It's a great
Jennifer
time.
Love Hewitt.
Ron, you're drooling.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. Who sits now?
Yep, they're all
I
there.
love Jennifer. Hey,
yeah, you know,
Invest in the future.
You like
Invest in the future.
they should do
But
it like
Ghostbusters.
make it an actual comedy, unlike the original Ghostbusters, which we consider a comedy.
Before we go, Brandon, pitch me the Ghostbusters Brandon version.
Saying where it's just like a bunch of like actually lean into the comedy more, because that's kind of, I don't know, maybe it just the zeitgeist got warped and everyone like remembers Ghostbusters being this amazing comedy, but like I feel like it's not that. It's
true.
People are always like, oh, that was kind of bad. And it's like these were never like laugh out loud. I mean, there's funny parts, but there's never like
it's
laugh a
definitely not a
minute.
laugh out loud comedy.
Maybe laugh a minute is what I meant. Like they're not laugh a minute movies. But like if you just leaned into that and like had a bunch of comedians in it and got some comedy writers, like I think it could actually be really funny, like a funny horror, like a comedy horror type thing.
I love that. You say it should get Sam Raimi involved, right?
Yeah, there you go. My new favorite director, Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi, Michigander, all the way.
You'd never see the ghosts. All you would see is the camera going, oh.
We can change that. But I will say this: Ghostbusters is not done, and that shocked my wavelengths yesterday when I saw it, and today. Ghostbusters is not done. I thought it was done, Jordan. I thought it was done. I didn't think we were gonna do more, and I'm happy we're not done. And hopefully, the next phase will bring Slimer back in a good way.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.